Hello, everybody. Thank you for clicking on this really quick Mideast update live. Um, Israeli Defense Force leadership is considering preemptive strike options against Iran. In Tel Aviv, medical center clears an underground parking lot site. It will be rapidly converted into a fortified hospital if needed. Israel's health ministry sets up teams of doctors for rapid mobilization to hard hit areas in case of mass casualties. The Israeli government ministries advanced urgent preparation for potential war on multiple fronts. 8 more northern Israel communities are to be evacuated. In case of large war, plans include massive public bomb shelters in underground parking lots and in highway tunnels. Israel is indeed preparing for a massive confrontation. Um, I want to share this photo with you real quick. Again, thank you for clicking on, and we are not going to take a lot of your time. We're just going to update you on what you need to possibly know in regards to what's happening at the moment in the Middle East. 2 hours ago, Iranian sources shared this photo of surveillance of Netanyahu. This is in Tel Aviv, and so this is gives an indication of the resources Iran has, as well as far as special forces and acting within enemy lines, behind enemy lines, if you will. The acting foreign minister of Iran, Ali Bagheri, has reportedly delivered a message to Qatar saying that any Arab nation that provides its airspace to the Zionist entity, Israel, to launch strikes against Iran will become a legitimate target for attack. That message had previously went out to um, Saudi Arabia as well. A barrage of rockets has been launched within the past 2 hours from Lebanon towards northern Israel. This is not the main attack that is anticipated. Basically, has been announced by Iran that they are going to do. They announced it at the United Nations earlier today as well. Um, it says Hezbollah launched a massive rocket attack. It was a significant attack. Most of it was taken down by the Iron Dome in northern Israel. Now, what's going to happen when this big big attack begins? It will come in waves, and the first wave will be very significant, and that will be with the intent of taking the Israeli Iron Dome, their missile defense system, of taking it down by just not being able to keep up. And then once it is not as effective, that's when the second, more deeper penetrating wave of attacks begin. And I think that's probably what we can look for once it does start happening. U.S. has told Israel that this time it cannot fully protect it. The Biden administration fears that this time it will be difficult to stop an Iranian strike on Israel like the one in April. U.S. officials have informed. And we'll end with this. According to NBC News, these are your finalists: Secretary Pete Buttigieg, Governor Andy Beshear, Governor J.P. Pritzker, Senator Mark Kelly, Governor Josh Shapiro, and Governor Tim Walz. There are those that say Shapiro is the preemptive favorite at the moment in the VP stakes for the Democratic ticket. And he has indeed cleared his schedule for this coming weekend. He had some fundraisers planned for his next gubernatorial run. Shapiro can run for run for vice president and still be governor of Pennsylvania. He has 2 more years, so it would not be giving up a seat, which would potentially be the case with Senator Mark Kelly. Um, so we will see. Now, Shapiro is Jewish, and he identifies as such, and has campaigned um, openly acknowledging his faith. Um, what happens over the next few days with Israel in the Middle East could still play a deciding factor in who the potential vice presidential candidate is. They'll have to look at will putting Shapiro on the ticket be an anchor, or will it be a significant show of how it's not about faith or differences in faith. It's about effectiveness. I think that's probably what the Democrats are thinking. However, the Democrats tend to get too nuanced, and this is not an election of nuance. And with that being said, thank you very much again for being here. The big update of the afternoon, there was a launch of missiles from Lebanon into northern Israel. Most of them were intercepted by Israeli Iron Dome and other missile defense mechanisms. And it was not the beginning of the major assault that is anticipated. Also, Israel is discussing preemptive attacks. Instead of waiting around for Iran to strike Israel, Israel is considering preemptive strikes. And so things are just tense as they have been. And we will keep monitoring what's going on over there, what's going on here. And if necessary, we'll come back on later tonight. Otherwise, I'll be on with Chris tomorrow night at 9 p.m. With our situation report with what's going on around the world. Hi, peace, love, and sunshine. Thank you for being here. Pat Tolliver, thank you very much for clicking on. Thank all of you that clicked on, and we'll see you next time.